I think I'm really happy. As a faculty, we end up getting a lot of awards here and there, but it's very exciting and special to get it recognized from your alma mater. So this was really an amazing feeling, right? I think I'm really glad I also decided to join in person. Like coming back to campus has brought in so much memories. I was last night pretty much hanging out with all the young awardees. We went around Hall 1, we went around entire campus just walking, going through CC canteen and then to CCD, all of them were closed. Finally, we went to Hall 1 and formed some tea for ourselves. So that was really exciting. We saw all the fourth years and the hustle and the bustle. So I just really reminded of our days at that time. So it's exciting, yeah, really happy. And yeah, I think I just haven't had a minute, to be honest, to respond to a lot of people and their congratulatory notes. The schedule is so packed, yeah, and I haven't had as much chance to meet even students, right? So, but overall, it's so fun. I'm just, yeah, elated right now, seriously, and extremely excited about all of this. I think there are a lot more buildings up, right? A lot more halls up. I was there yesterday at Rajiv Motwani building and then the new administrative block building. So exciting, a lot of construction, a lot of transformation, right, of campus, and then a lot of new halls, right? I hear all first years now are in specific hall at one single location, right? And that hall can accommodate 1200 plus U students. So that was like, wow, okay. Yeah, the culture has, I think, transformed in a nice way and continues to transform, and I look forward to what Professor Manindra ends up doing as a director for the institute. So obviously, I think everybody probably knows about GPL, right? As such, maybe not something we could sort of reference and talk about. Something which was exciting is that, one of my birthdays or / around those events, all my wingmates decided they're gonna really do something what they call bring the ghosts, right? And we had this tarot board set up, and they decided to scare me, right? And they were like, will a ghost is a ghost around, or all this sort of things. And I was so scared shitless that evening. Next day morning, I went to empty 6 a.m. the Hanumanji temple. And I prayed pretty much, hey God, save me. And later in the day, all the wingmates told me, okay man, we were just putting a magnet and just fooling you around because you were just so gullible. So yeah, I think that was really, I didn't sleep all night. I actually pretty much took my roommate next day morning at 6 a.m. to empty for him to sort of come and like, hey, don't worry. And then later my roommate in the afternoon told, everybody's trying to fool you. We just had a magnet and we were trying to screw around with you. So this still I remember fondly, and I think probably it's one of the good lessons. I will never be so gullible. So that was fun. The other thing I actually remember very fondly is, I think I was in the first few days, I arrived at IIT Kanpur, and this was the first time. I was mostly self-taught. I prepared myself, right? I never left my hometown. So I was telling my dad basically, hey, let's go back. I don't want to stay. I don't want to stay alone without you guys. I should really travel back with you. I don't like it here. And what really helped me was the counseling service. My Bapu, or the coded language of Bapu, he was so nice. I think it's because of him I ended up adjusting so well. And I still keep thinking counseling service was the best thing I've had at IIT Kanpur. And later on, I also ended up contributing, becoming myself a counselor and guiding next generation of students, right? So, but I thought that if it was not there, I would have very seriously left the institute and gone back to my hometown and figured out some local engineering college and studied there, right? And of course, the rest of the career which followed after IIT Kanpur would not have been as much possible, right? Or would be very hard to sort of get to the same thing, right? So I'm so glad for counseling service. So that is the other thing I remember very fondly, right? I think for me, just the research curiosity to find something new. keeps me pushing, keeps me going. I think all these things has been an outcome for what I tried to do as research, right? I think it was not really I think it sort of came naturally together. I don't know how it transpired, but really what I enjoyed was when I started at Stanford, I was looking at this problem of full duplex radio. It was a very hard problem, sort of an open problem in my field, and I wasn't expecting I would solve it, but I had a great opportunity with my colleagues and my advisor. We made a very good solution, right? And that led to all the other exciting things in my life started, including joining a startup, to then leaving my PhD program and doing that startup for a few years, then coming back, finishing PhD, and then going on to MIT for my postdoc, to receiving these awards, and then becoming a faculty at UCSD. All of this, to me, pretty much two things really helped. One is my skills or ability. I early on learned how to self-teach myself because I was studying for the entire JEE exam by preparing by myself, right? So that, along with my sir who was in my hometown, he would just advise you on how to self-study. Gokte sir, he was fantastic and phenomenal for me, right? I think that skill of self-teaching and keeping curiosity and pushing myself in the area of my interest really made all of these things possible, right? So I think if I were to give advice to somebody, I think this is the advice, right? I think even with this age of AI, as things are accelerating so fast, one, you should sort of focus on things you are very excited about, very curious about, dip deep, learn in a very great depth that specific topic and area, and keep pushing the boundaries, right? And if you do that, I'm sure you would do well, independent of what tools or things come around. I think a couple of ways. I think we have a lot of accomplished alumni. What we all could do is we could, one, help with shaping our curriculum. I think with the age of AI, the transformation are taking so fast, and we need to keep up our curriculum where students then don't have to invent a new curriculum, but we just ourselves update our own curriculum so that students are very much excited about learning the same things, and those are pretty much also used in the workforce places. So this is one thing we need to really adapt, and I think this is where alumni, with their exposure to so many advanced things which they see, I think we could contribute back to our alma mater, right? I think this is the most useful service you could do, right? And this would allow us to keep the future generations who are going to get their degrees soon in this and join workforce be very well prepared for what is about to come, right? So this is, I think, what we should really focus on. I'm sure there are a lot of tangible things of contributing financially and other things you could do, but this is something will really be a service of its own kind, where you would truly push people around us, right? And or IITK, as IITK ka tempo hai hai, this is, you can only create by pushing people and transforming what they learn, how they learn. I think this is a great way to contribute back for all of us alumni, right? So that's at least how I see strongly. Not much. I think the main thing maybe I would say is we need to get back of doing and having interaction in person, and more importantly, reaching out to our alumni, right? I think don't be shy, right? Reach out to alumni, right? Say that, hey, I am a former IITK, right? Come up with a genuine request, and I'm sure lots of alumni will respond to your emails, your requests, right, to meet if they are in town. So just try connecting and reaching out, right? I think if one thing I were to add is that I'm sure there have been some platforms which people have been building around for our alumni groups. I think we need to maybe socialize those platforms and maybe create one single central platform, so that way we can connect with each other and also learn what people are up to, right? And overall push each other towards more success, right? I think so. I'll maybe pause at that. Yeah.